Parents, avoid talking about your children everywhere. Some of you are fond of that. You cannot talk to your children at home. You cannot correct them at home, especially when it comes to negative aspects. That we all know that children are funny sometimes with their different behavior when they are coming up, and you start opening your mouth from one place to another, telling people, hey, this is my way, this is me, this is him, this is him. Do you know that it will cause more harm? It will never do them good. Do you know that? The number one harm that it can do to your baby or your children is this: it will cause them low self-esteem, because how people will be looking at them in the environment. You know, those people you are talking to, they will always talk to another people, they will always talk to another people. Before you know, it turns to community discussion. So now they now start looking at your child with different eye, with bad eye. Those children begin to feel less of themselves. So is that no harm? Then do you know that depression is real? The more you keep talking about them and people continue painting them different, do you know that it can cause depression for them, which can lead to sudden death, and you don't want to lose your child? Do you know that at the same time, this thing that you people are doing that you don't know, that you think that you are doing the right thing, it can cause separation, gap between you and that your child forever, because he or she will see it from the angle of hatred. You talking about him everywhere, talking about her everywhere, as if is the baddest, or a child that nobody is praying to have that kind of child in life. So he too or she will develop hatred for you for life. So that is why you should know what to say. Then it may make people to be looking at them with different eye, different this and that in the environment. Then you don't even know who is who. You are just looking at people's beautiful face, but you don't know their intention, true intention towards you and your family. So once you open your door and start telling them the negative aspect of your children and every other thing, do you know that they can use that to penetrate? They've been looking for a way to penetrate into you just to torment your life. They will use it. That behavior of your baby before, your children before, that is just ordinary, being childish, they can just multiply it for you, and now extraordinary. You will now start running up and down. They will now be the one laughing at you, and you are the one that opened the door for them. Be wise. If you need to talk to anybody about your child, that is why you have partner, which is your husband or your wife. Both of you should sit down, talk about things, and pray over it. If you are noticing anything that is not that good, not palatable in the life of your children, what you can do to help them is to pray. Children may end up being a bitter soul because they are not happy for a while. They are not happy. They've not seen any happiness. So they will end up to be a bitter person because they've seen how you are treating them, reporting them from one angle to another. They will keep that in their mind, and they will be a bitter soul. And another harm that this thing can cause them is that, do you know that in the presence of people that are supposed to love them, or where they're supposed to see help, people can just use their mouth to tarnish them because they've heard that from their parents before. Do you know? It can work against them, and it can cause them bad luck. It can cause hatred on them. Do you know that? So I don't know what is your gain why you sit down and comfortably talk about your children weak aspects. Let me put it that way, because that is their weakness. The negative aspect you see is their weak aspect, which you are there to work with them so that you can strengthen them. So stop this. It's not for anybody's good, neither you or the children. All right. Even when they've changed from the bad attitude that you know, do you know that people you've discussed with before, they will not know that they've changed, that they've now turned a new leaf. They will still be looking at them from that discussion that you've given them before. So please, watch what will come out of your mouth as a mother. All right.